Okay, well, I'm going to do an update on the heater. This is the unit that we had right now, and unfortunately we had a fire. I made some changes. I got this thermostat right here. It's a digital thermostat. The fire resulted because of a relay that I had that just couldn't handle the power. You can see it's got some rust in here and pretty much still the same. I added a 30 amp automotive fuse. Since then, I have this here, the unit, that's pretty much it. So I'm going to build it again and make it better. Okay, and there's a couple of additions to the old system I want to talk about that I hadn't documented yet. I use this I got this from a thrift store. Basically, it was what I was looking for was, if I can get to focus, it's a Netgear. It was 12 volts, and this is what we were using to drive the relay. This is a replacement relay I put on it. The other one burned up. But it's an automotive relay, 12 volt contacts, and it's supposed to be a 50 amp relay. Well, sorry, 40 amp, 3040. So this is what we're doing now. We're going to use this. This is a contact. Let's see, and it's a 24 volts, and it's rated at 30 amps. Okay. Anyway, so this is our relay, and this is we're going to use a transformer, take that 110 volts or 120 volts AC and bring it down to 24 volts. Alright, and so that's the relay, and I had to buy a new element because I think the other element broke. So, and we're going to put it in a box from Walmart. I'll show you that in a minute. This is what's left of the relay that caught fire. I think it was actually the wires, and the wires caught fire and burned the relay. Okay, so this is how I plan on doing it. Using this crate from Walmart. It's a box, and going to mount the holes to come out at the side so that the tube won't be kinking when it connects. The reason for having it in this configuration is that it'll always stay full of water. That's our goal. Keep water in here at the bottom. Now, as you can see, this pipe is too long. It doesn't have enough room to put the heating element on the end, so I'm going to have to drill a hole in the side to accommodate the heating element. One solution would have been just getting a shorter piece of pipe, but I don't have that, so I'm just going to move forward with what I've got and just make do. Okay, so this is how we insulated the fish tank. We're using this is 1.5 inch styrofoam for the top, and this is what our tank looks like. So this is how big they are now. See, wow, they're quite big. Okay, so this is our heater. It's in the Walmart box. We have the contact, the relay. Wiring, I'm using the wood itself as a place to connect everything up. Running the wires through the hole down to the bottom. Here's the pipe that the water is being pumped into and going up into the tank. The temperature here, this is what's it measures the temperature in the tank, and it shuts it off at 77, and then it turns it back on at 75. This switch is not currently connected because we're using this as our switch. We have the pump in the sump tank connected to this. We have the heater is connected to this, and also I'm running power to an extension cord to run to this little guy. And so it's unfinished, but this is what it looks like right now. It seems to be doing the trick. It's kept the fish alive. That's the main thing. Alright, so next, this is our duckweed tank, which was our nursery before. We also have algae growing in here as well. If you see that. Probably do some experiments in biodiesel with that. Some oak leaf lettuce, some red leaves, some different red leaves. This stuff is awesome. I don't know what it is. We get lettuce. It's got mixed seeds, and you plant them and they grow, and they're starting to bolt now because it's spring. It's warming up. Here's a nice head of romaine. Bunch of romaine that's bolting over here. And over here we have our green onions. These are awesome. They're really mild and they taste great. And something you don't see very often, see if I can find it, is starting to go to flower. There's one there, one over here. We have our broccoli that's making plenty of broccoli. Can't even eat it fast enough. Starting to go to flower, which will then go to seed. This thing is just a huge plant. Grew all summer, last summer, and survived the winter where the tomatoes didn't. And it's just really going crazy. You can see all the salt building up on the hydroton here that we have here on the end. Got some little baby bell pepper plant that's going to be growing some bell peppers soon. And it's the plants again. These are really good tasting lettuce. More than we can handle. Every once in a while we have to clean out our clarifier. Let me see if I can get down in here. We just cleaned this out yesterday and it's just all messy again. Okay, so now is the feeding. We're just going to go ahead and open it up and feed it with it open. They're usually kind of shy and won't start eating until we shut the roof, but they're hungry, so. Here, I'll shut it and you can hear them. They sound like piranhas. Another thing we're doing is we're raising chickens. We've got these chickens here. We've got some bar rocks over here. So right here is our buff Worthingtons. We've got a beautiful rooster here. He's a big bird. Come on. They're always so curious. Let's see if we're going to feed them. Anyway, so we got Buff Orpingtons here, Plymouth Barred Rocks over there, and what's the other one? Sexlings.